What's up, guys? Dustin McDaniels back here with another video, and welcome back to the channel. In this episode today, we're going to be going over Game 1 between the Winnipeg Jets and Vegas Golden Knights. But before we do get into it, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. We are dropping every single video, every single game of the series for a recap, so make sure you stay tuned to these recaps of each game throughout the playoffs and beyond. But without further ado, getting into Game 1 for the Jets and Vegas Golden Knights. The Winnipeg Jets came out flying, guys. You could tell the Golden Knights were a little, I'd say the word would be nervous if I had to boil it down to something. The Golden Knights looked uptight, a little nervous, a couple bad turnovers, not really getting anything going offensively, but the Jets were quite the opposite, playing with speed, playing with grit, throwing the body around. It's not like the Golden Knights didn't throw the body around. They threw 65 hits in the game, but the Jets' speed, Kyle Connor played absolutely fantastic. Lowry played great. You also had Blake Wheeler chipping into the action, but looking at the stats, 31-17 shots for the Jets. So I know, scary moment with the guy, what was his name, getting his face cut. Barron got his face cut about 75 stitches, but came back into the game with a full cage on, so kudos to him. Scary moment after a mad scramble in front of the net. But back to the stats, not a lot of power plays in this one. Golden Knights over 3. You got to at least get one, which the Jets did. They got one on the board. Hits, it was a massive hit fest, 65-51. Block shots, 17-16 for the Jets, and not a lot of giveaways, only 9-7. 2-1 after the first for the Jets. Or after the second, for the Jets. And then the Jets kind of just took over in the third period. You thought the Golden Knights would get into it after that Carlson goal, but it just didn't come to fruition for the Vegas Golden Knights, and the Jets just piled it on. Lowry with 2, Blake Wheeler with 1, and there was no looking back in that game. Looking more in depth at team stats, I mean, Blake Wheeler, 3 points, 1 goal, 2 assists. Niederreiter, 2 assists on the day. Pierre-Luc Dubois with a nice little snipe for himself and an assist. Kyle Connor with the 1 goal as well. Nemestikov assist. Lowry, 2 goals. And on the back end, their back end looked very solid. I was not surprised, but I was definitely intrigued with the fact of how well their defense played and shut down the Vegas Golden Knights, with DeMello, Pionk playing great, Morrissey and Schmidt also chipping in as well, not only offensively but defensively, played great. And then between the pipes, Connor Hellebuyck does what Connor Hellebuyck does, and that's stop the puck at a very good rate. Again, not a lot of shots, only 17, but he did stop 16 of those shots. Looking at the Vegas Golden Knights, they really got to step things up. Jack Eichel, -3 on the day, 0 points. -2 Stevenson, -3 as well for Mark Stone, your captain. On the back end, Pietrangelo, -2, and Brissot, in between the pipes, stopped 26 out of 30 shots. The Golden Knights need to clean it up. They, again, looked out of sorts. Couldn't really get anything going. They were playing from the outside all game long. Couldn't really get in front of the net. There were a couple scramble plays that they just couldn't find a way to bury as well. I mean, the Jets also had their fair share of scrambles in front trying to bury the puck, but the Vegas Golden Knights, they will need to figure it out if they want to win this series and go deep into the playoffs as well, because you're going to run into stiffer competition than the Winnipeg Jets. But as a surprise, Jets are up 1-0 in this series. I don't think Jets fans are too surprised, although they did sort of limp into the playoffs. Maybe they're peaking at the right time, who knows, but you can never count out the Jets. Vegas, they just have to turn it on in front of their home fans, play without nerves, play confident, and I think they'll be able to get a win in Game 2. I will take the Vegas Golden Knights in Game 2. It'll be interesting to see how they will perform, but I want to hear from you guys down below in the comments. What was the biggest turning point for this game? Who has the upper hand moving forward? What does each team need to do in order to win the next game? Let me know down below in the comments. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. There'll be another one in just a moment, but I hope you guys have a good one, and as always, stay dusty.